So Bob, it's a pleasure to be here. We missed the date, but
Yeah.
please tell us more about Video Expo and what is it all about and, and what kind of vendors presented your exposition.
All right, so this is the Eastern Video Expo. It is geared towards what's known in the industry as PEG, which stands for Public Educational and Government Access Television Channels. So basically community media. It's people, producers, anybody who's interested in what's known as hyper-local television programming. And first day we have, it's over a 2-day event. The first day is an all-day trade show. So vendors for everything from broadcast servers to video editing, camera manufacturers here, JVC was here, post-production, new tech, data video, all the top things. And the best part about what we do and our timing, which is usually this time of year in May, is it's right after NAB. So after they announced all the latest equipment and all the latest updates at NAB, now it comes down here and it comes to these people. And for smaller television stations and people who can't afford to, send people out to Vegas to come to these event, when it comes here, it gives us an opportunity to see what's going on. And then the second day, the day that you're here, it's workshops. Everything from legislation, thing that is affecting on the national level and the local level that has an effect on television and community media, to we bring in experts from around the field to talk about how to produce a documentary, editing, story time, the latest in IP video technology. So it goes on from there.
Okay. So how many small companies attend these trade shows?
So this is brought on by an organization called JAG, and JAG stands for Jersey Access Group. JAG is a consortium or a culmination of all these local channels in the state of New Jersey. And currently there's over 75 member stations and members of JAG.
Okay.
And then through this conference, we also bring in people from the surrounding areas. So we have people coming from Massachusetts, out of Washington, Delaware, and local stations. And we even have our one guy who comes the furthest every year. He comes from Hawaii. So we're drawing all around.
Yeah. So this is a big crowd.
Yes.
And I've heard you had 56 vendors came over yesterday.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, like, what are typical budgets if somebody wants to enter this kind of business and participate and learn more about video editing, making documentaries? What is the entry point?
Well, I see that's a good question, and I think it varies. And the beauty of that is there are stations here who have that could have $1 million budget. Mm-hmm. Some are running on smaller numbers and maybe just operate on $15,000 a year and volunteers. So I mean nowadays,
which is fairly cheap, 15,000. I think a lot of people can afford that kind of budget.
Yeah, and I think what's happening, and yourself doing production, you can get a decent camera for a couple of $1,000. Yeah. You can get what you guys are using now, a little nice hand jib gimbal, and yes. Gimbal there. Get nice steady shots, a little wireless mic, and you're underway. So I think what's allowing, and because there's so many facets of this industry and so many different entry-level points you can do. You can get in the basic, and then you can work your way up. And that's what stations do. I think, there's the basics, and then people come here and they learn how, okay, now we've gone through that point. Where do we go next? And it's all available here. So
throughout the year, I know this exhibition is annual, but throughout the year, how often do you offer additional meetings where people can learn more?
That's a great question. So JAG as an organization meets monthly.
Perfect.
So we have a monthly meeting. It's always the last Wednesday of the month. The locations vary. You can find that on our website, which is jagonline.org. The only caveat to that is July and August, we take the summer off. Okay. So everybody's back in September.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, and through the organization, we have members who join. We have member listservs. So we can send email, text questions out to the group, and if someone says, hey, I need to know about this, or what do you guys use in this situation, member stations can answer that and help people along too.
Okay, that's good. So thank you for your feedback.
Yes.
This is very informative. I hope more people will join will either become members of JAG or at least will attend those meetings
Yes,
and learn
great.
more about video scripting, video editing. I know you have one of the sessions is starting right
Yes,
now
yep.
about the documentary and editing. So good luck and thank you for this interview.
All right, thank you
Really
guys
appreciate
for,
it.
appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yep.